This makes zero sense. In Poppy Playtime, the experiments are based on transferring human consciousness into toy bodies like Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Longlegs, and even Poppy herself. But here's the problem. Science says that shouldn't work at all. And here's why. Let's start with the biggest issue. The human brain. The brain isn't just a mind container, it's a living organ that constantly needs oxygen, glucose, and blood flow to survive. Without oxygen, brain cells start dying in about 4 to 6 minutes. So unless these toys somehow have a fully functioning circulatory system, heart, blood vessels, oxygen exchange, the brain inside them would be dead almost instantly. Now let's talk about their movement. In real life, your brain doesn't just control your body magically. It sends electrical signals through the spinal cord and nerves to your muscles. Your muscles contract because of the neuromuscular junctions, special connections between nerves and muscle fibers. But toys don't have nerves, muscles, or biological tissue. So even if you somehow put a brain inside a toy, there's nothing for it to connect to. It would be like plugging a USB cable into nothing. Now here's the biggest stretch of it all. Transferring consciousness. Science doesn't fully understand what consciousness is, let alone how to move it. There's no proven way to copy a human mind, transfer memories, or upload a personality into another body. The closest thing we have is brain-computer interfaces, and those can only read simple signals, not your thoughts, memories, or identity. So the idea that Playtime Co. can just move a human into a toy, that's not just advanced science. That's science fiction on a whole nother level, which just makes it zero sense at all. So why does it even feel believable? Because the game mixes real concepts with fiction. Experiments, unethical testing, brain research, those are real. But combining them into living toys, that's where it all breaks. So yeah, Poppy Playtime doesn't make sense scientifically, but honestly that might be what just makes it way scarier. Because it takes just enough real science to make you wonder, what if it did work? The experiments in this game has always caught my mind. It's always been kind of like, could this actually exist? Could they actually transfer consciousness? But when seeing characters like Doey or the Prototype and all that, it's like, you know, it kind of makes sense the way they set it up. Like, it's meant to make sense in a way, but at the same time, it's like, how does this even work? It doesn't make sense. But if you want more breakdowns like this, where we compare horror games to real science, make sure you subscribe and tell me which experiment from Poppy Playtime do you think is the most messed up out of these all.